Midnight stories. The chair by the window. I never moved the chair by the window, not because I needed it there, but because Avery once did. Every evening, around the same time, the light from the street lamp would spill through the glass and land exactly where that chair stood. It was never planned. It just happened. Back then, life felt urgent. Everything mattered. Everything demanded attention, messages, deadlines, conversations postponed for later. The chair was just furniture. Until one night, it wasn't. I came home late. The room was quiet, not peaceful, just still in a way that makes you notice your own breathing. Avery was sitting there, facing the window, hands resting gently in their lap, not waiting, just existing. I asked if everything was okay. Avery smiled, not to reassure me, but to avoid being a burden. "I like the light," Avery said. "It makes things feel less empty." I nodded, even though I didn't really hear what that meant. That night passed without anything important being said. And somehow, I convinced myself that silence meant stability. It's strange how often we mistake quiet for comfort. Days blended into each other. The chair became part of the background. Same time, same place, same light. Sometimes I stopped to talk. Sometimes I didn't. I always told myself there would be another moment, another chance to sit down, another opportunity to ask the right question. The last time I saw Avery in that chair, the room felt smaller. Avery looked tired, not in body, but in presence, like someone who had been slowly learning how to disappear without making noise. I almost said something real that night, something honest, something that mattered. But almost is where most truths go to rest. The next evening, the chair was empty. At first it didn't feel wrong. Absences rarely do. They ease in quietly. They settle where something once lived. The light still came through the window. It just landed on nothing. Later, I understood what had happened. Some people don't leave suddenly. They leave gradually, after realizing they've been alone for a long time. Not unheard, not unloved, just unseen. For a while, I wanted to blame time, circumstances, life. But the truth was simpler and harder. Presence isn't about being there. It's about being with someone. I sat in the chair one night, long after everything had changed. Same light, same silence. And I realized the chair had never been about waiting. It was about hoping someone would notice, without having to ask. I keep it by the window now, not to hold on to loss, but to remember awareness, to notice pauses, to listen when things go quiet, to understand that silence is not empty. It's often full of things people are afraid to say. If someone crosses your mind tonight, not because you miss them, but because you haven't really seen them in a while, sit with them. Say the small thing. Ask the gentle question. Some distances don't begin with goodbye. They begin with being unnoticed. Good night.